So, I wrote this video in January and recorded it in February. Since then, a lot of new news, trailers, and even some films have released, so I'm just going to try and salvage what I can in this video before getting to all the videos. With this opening out of the way, now time to play the actual video I recorded. Hi, I'm Daniel, and 2024 started a month ago. I'm a bit late recording this script and had to edit some parts, because since writing, Orion in the Dark and Tiger's Apprentice have released, and Despicable Me 4 trailer released. But in the previous 2 years, I did a video like this discussing upcoming animated movies across the year. So I want to do that again, even if it's now February. Also, each year it feels more and more like information on upcoming films are releasing later and closer to the film's release. It's unclear what will be the year and what will secretly be releasing this year, so I think it's best to start with mainstream studios, and then just go across from there with films I have little to say about. This video will be less structured by a specific film, and more just going through quite a lot, and pairing up studios. I also want to briefly mention some films that may release this year, but they already mentioned in my last year's video, so Wild World, High in the Clouds, another Wimpkid film, Big City Greens the movie, and maybe the Gumball movie, if that's still being made. If it is, there's my most hyped movie of the year, but I don't think it will release this year. Anyway, time to discuss some animated movies releasing in 2024. Starting with Dreamworks, who have 2 films releasing soon. Orion in the Dark is already out and I already just talked about it, so I'm just skipping everything I wrote about it. Next month in March we have Kung Fu Panda 4. I found 3 are fine enough endings, so I wasn't sure, but when I thought of this not as a new finale but more as a possibility of follow-up trilogy, I got more excited for it. First off, why has Dreamworks started releasing trailers so late? I understand they're for originals, but it's still a a popular franchise. So, the movie released, I watched it and thought it was very okay. In other news, the trailer for the Wild Robot also released. I like the plot of a robot on island with animals. Dreamworks often the best when adapting books. I have not read this, but apparently it's meant to be good. I also appreciate how it's taking a Puss in Boots 2 style animation. I would say more, but I don't want to call more extra segments. Also, we'll discuss Megamind 2 in the next bit. I'm leaving it in because it's still not sorted, but it's meant to be really bad. Oh, and one more last minute addition I should mention. Megamind vs. the Doom Syndicate. I guess this is existing and the trailer doesn't look good. I think some people are being too harsh now it's already an animation community punching bag before it's even released. It just kind of showed the lack of potential of Megamind's world in the sequel. At least, this existing will stop people saying that Megamind should have been the one-year franchise and not Despicable Me. Anyway, now to discuss how good Illumination is doing this year. Migration technically released in the UK 2024 and it was good. But there's only one film for 2024 and that's Despicable Me 4. And they still didn't have a trailer out at the time of writing. Illumination are normally good at marketing, but they withheld this trailer for too long. Luckily, a trailer did release in the month I took off, and that almost made this video day worth it. Ru has a baby, that's something I guess. Making it a heist-inspired movie is a pretty good idea for its franchise to continue. But these new villains don't look the best. I still need time to adjust to Despicable Me in the new Illumination style. I didn't really like Despicable Me 3 much, and while I like the rise of Gru, I don't see much more stories for adult Gru that don't involve the turn of Vector or Bob. I'll have time to wait, and I didn't expect much from the rise of Gru, and I really like that movie. Illumination has been improving reputation in recently, so maybe may continue their good streak, but I'm still skeptical of it. So, Pixar and Disney hasn't been doing the best in recent, which worries me for Inside Out 2. The original is my favourite film, so I hope it ends up being good. I don't want to take too long discussing it here, because it made us have its own video after the second trailer releases. A second trailer has released, but it doesn't change too much about what I'm about to say. And like I said, I will probably make a video about the movie close to the release. Just now, I wasn't a big fan of the teaser, but that's standard of Pixar trailers. I see this having good emotional moments, but I'm still debating the idea of no emotions. The original 5 felt perfect and all had their own roles. I don't see how anxiety is different to what Faye and Disgust were already doing. And looking at what the other emotions are, embarrassed seems even worse. These emotions no longer have jobs for IE. That's why I thought that first, but I realised that emotions don't need a purpose. Humans are more complex, and I think it could be interesting to explore. Still, I can't think of what the story could be aside from repeating the first film. There's a journey and you have to learn to accept new emotions. Or it could be the opposite measure, we have to learn to keep emotions in check. It will probably be decent, but I don't have the highest hopes for it. Also, there may be a Walt Disney film, but they haven't even announced the title. As someone who likes knowing things in advance, the state of animated movies annoy me. As an even more last minute addition, which I'm recording a couple days after I record the rest of the video, the untitled Disney project that should have been announced earlier has been revealed, Moana 2. There's probably going to be quite a lot of Disney sequels amongst the next couple of years, and I'm surprised this released before Zootopia 2. I feel neutral about this. Moana is amazing and top 10 for the studio, but it doesn't need a sequel. But on the other hand, it also has nothing against one either. If reworking the Moana series is a bit worrying for its quality and it may seem rushed, but we need to wait and see this as well. Back to the regularly scheduled video now. Also, I like this one redesign that was released. So many also about some movies. I don't know if Garfield's Sony Picture Animation, but I think it's related. Garfield is getting a movie and I really like these designs and this animation style. I like the form of heist movies, so that could be interesting. I directed by the director of Emperor's New Groove. Even with that, the trailer doesn't look funny, at least Chris Pratt was trying to with Mario. There's also Fix, which I see what people are excited for, and Gendy has made good things before, but this doesn't look good for me. I imagine it being more uncomfortable than funny, but who knows because the trailer isn't even out yet. At this point, I'll just yet to call movies now in sections. The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie, may be fun to see characters in the movie. It's good at escape cancellation, but I think there's another Looney Tunes movie that I'm more excited for. Spellbound is being produced by Skyline's Animation. It has some former Dreamworks and Disney staff working on it, but the story sounds like a generic magic story, so it's another way for trailer film. That Christmas has your plot info aside from Santa making a big mistake. I do like Christmas movies, and while I wasn't a fan of One's Gone Wrong, I am intrigued at how Young Animation will continue. Thelma the Unicorn is released on Netflix and is also based on a book. I don't know how to feel about this image reveal for it. Netflix may also release The Sea Beast too. I quite like the first, so maybe I'll be up for a sequel if it keeps the same style and follows up the forced ending. Also, I keep hearing the Wallace and Gromit film will release this year, but I doubt it. Since Almond just took a 4-year gap between movies, it could work, but I worry about Almond's sequel era. I was going to mention live action hybrids, but I don't want this to be too long, so I'll quickly go through them. Paddington in Peru will finally released. I hope it's at least good after the masterpiece that was Paddington 2. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 could be good, even if the first two are just okay. I would have preferred Robotnik's character to end in just the second movie, but I don't know, it could be good to see him return. Mufasa the Lion King could be an improvement since it's not copy and pasting another movie, but the recent remakes don't have me hopeful on this. Also, Howard and the Purple Crayon, this could be fun and creative I guess. A trailer released and I question how this genre movie escaped the 2000s. A teaser looks like it could be funny bad. In conclusion, 2024 doesn't have that much to get excited over. Most of the big releases will be sequels with a mixed chance of success. There could be some surprises that end up being expectation, but they also see some failing as well. I hope you enjoyed this video despite it releasing a bit late. I'm so glad I finally finished this, but wanting to finish this video before starting another is the reason I have so many uploads this year, yeah. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, consider pressing subscribe and watching more. The end.